Originally, I came into this program because I really wanted to deal with some self-sabotaging behaviors that I had with using food as a coping strategy. And I found that this program was so much more than that. That, yes, that was the way that my trauma was manifesting itself, but it actually wasn't getting to the root of my trauma. And I think that's where the compassion for myself, right, really comes into play. Having learned the forgiveness to myself for it and not the judgment, and learning that it's okay to have pleasure, I think really shifted. And I think most importantly, just my relationships with other people. I think I looked at it originally really about just my relationship to myself, but even more so in relation to others, which I think is just going to lead to a much better quality of life for me.
I think the most surprising thing about the Bloom program was really just like how effective it was at uncovering things that I'm just unconscious of. The Bloom program is grounded in empirically based scientific methodologies, and that's at the foundation of it. And it goes beyond, just a simple support group. I really needed, like, a lot came up, and I wasn't expecting exactly, I didn't know what I would find, and it was a lot, and I needed this support group, and it was there for me. I was surprised to, at the efficacy of the program.
Who's someone who's considering doing this program, I would say for me, if you have done any work on yourself or been in therapy, there is a huge gap between what I've been able to work out through years of therapy and been able to work out with this work. It kind of connected the dots that just connected the dots for me. I feel like there were a lot of questions that I have that I wasn't able to answer until I came here and had more of an understanding of my own behavior. So I would say that, I guess the answer is that it connects all the dots. And then from there, you really give people the tools to dig deeper into and explore what is behind, your own behavior, and really depersonalize it. That's what I would say, definitely.
I guess I would say that from my experience with avoidance, that's why I came into the program. And throughout the whole thing, I definitely have not found a fix, and it actually manifested even more at some points. But I was able to identify it more clearly, and then the days that I would come in and hear people talk, it was very comforting to see that in other people and reaffirming, I guess. And it was nice to hear that this is a lot of information, and it does take a whole lifetime to really be able to process some of it. So there's really no shame in taking your time and something that your body and your mind aren't really together on.
It's really difficult for me to pick favorites or bests, but I think if I had to, it would be that I used to think there were just all these things wrong with me. Then this sort of just made me feel a lot more just human. The connection was a big deal. And that now I feel I don't have a bunch of crazy issues, and I understand the people around me more. I was talking even to my partner, and it's like, I was super hesitant to even pay the amount of money that it was, like hesitant to commit to it because of the bads in the past with treatment. And then once, like even after like week 3 or 4, he said to me like, this program's really worth it, eh? And like, cause he was noticing and I was asking him questions and talking to him about things. And it's like, I told him like if I'd have known it was like this, I would have paid like 800 Canadian dollars to do it. Like, you know what I mean? It was definitely, it's not like, it wasn't an option for me. I wanted to do this and I had to do it.